Because remember last week's Raw where they did a really long wedding segment, and you're like, dude, hope they continue that. We begin with Rusev and Lana in the ring. Rusev screaming how he wants Roman Reigns to come in and apologize for him because we're not doing this show until Roman Reigns apologizes. Okay. McFoley comes down. Stephanie comes down. They both kind of berate him because Stephanie is heel face depending on who she's in the ring with. Roman Reigns comes down and again is like, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, you found the website to get your mail order bride. Because he's the face, so he should run down a married couple. Which then leads to them having an altercation backstage, which was good. Then led them having like a 20-minute long main event match with Rusev dominating Roman Reigns, who hits a spear out of nowhere and wins the match. So if Roman Reigns can take everything Rusev can throw at him, and Rusev still doesn't win, does that kind of ruin their match for SummerSlam? Just saying. To hype up the Jericho Enzo Big Cass match, they did a singles match. Big Cass versus Kevin Owens. But before that, they did a promo with Tom Phillips, Tim Phillips, Brian Phillips, Stephen Phillips, Nathaniel Phillips. Yes, Chris and Kevin kept on changing Tom's name. Really subtle. It was like under the radars. I mean, it was hilarious. You look and Kevin's looking down like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. That's right, Tim. Because Brian, that's good old school healing. Enzo and Big Cass, of course, Enzo gets cut a bit of a promo. They're going to have a cookout, a little barbecue, bringing the beef straight to the grill, and what are they going to cook? And after Cass tries to do the how you doing bit, he just stops and just goes, burgers, brats. I'm like, all right, that works. I did a lot of matches with the enhancement talent, which is sad when you think that New Day versus the Dudleys and Xavier Wood Kofi, New Day. Man, they need Big E. Their shtick just seems doesn't gel. It's like there's a part of their unit is missing. A big part of their unit. It's the heavy hitting part of their unit. He's the one he pairs well with those nuts. He's the one who you can really tell when he's with them that he's very much the head of the group. He's the ballsy one out of them. Maybe I'm just testing. But without them, and a couple cocky wieners. Yes, they did do that sort of jokes. Because again, Dr. Gallows, Dr. Anderson, we're talking about nuts. So it's funny last week, but of course this is the E. If it worked one week, we got to drive that sucker into the ground. Meh. So New Day defeats the Dudleys because they don't communicate well. They've been a tag team for like 20 years. The Kevin Owens match with Big Cass ends in a DQ because you got to keep your heels strong. The Shining Stars took on the newly reformed team of the Primetime Players with a match that nobody cared nothing about at all. There's a bit of pop like, oh, Primetime Players. Why is Bob Backlund? Oh, Bob Backlund and Darren Young and Tice. All right. Tossing it in. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. Which gets a good pop from the crowd. All right. But then a little miscommunication. Darren knocks us off the ropes, off the ring, and he was like, hey, screw it, my finisher. Sky High Powerbomb. Clash to Titus. 1, 2, 3. Shining Stars are now, what, like 3-0 since the draft? The Club takes on another enhancement tag team. Golden Truth. Remember when they were thinking it was hot? I do. When Pokemon Go happened. To destroy them. And then the New Day come out because they're full of hot fire and passion. Their loins burst forth with the anger of many. And they then try to rectify the situation with a trombone. Trombone of the Acorns. They tried to cleave the family tree with Francesca. Didn't happen. So it's for the titles and for manhood. It's hard to fill 3 hours Raw sometimes. Sheamus has got beef with Sami Zayn because there can only be one ginger. And they have a match with Cesaro on commentary, who's like, yeah, I'm not jumping because I got business here with Sheamus. Gets down to the ring. Sheamus doesn't go for a bro kick. Eats a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, you know what? That works. I mean, you go from the blood feud with Kevin Owens to the you're a good hand, here's a match with Sheamus. Which then leads to Cesaro Sheamus in the first match of a best of 7 series. So like 2 months of seeing them fight. Alright, I can dig that. 2 hossy guys are going to hoss the hoss out of each other. Let's do that. I can dig it. I can dig it well. I can dig it without a shovel. Charlotte and Dana Brooke had, I guess, a falling out. Because Charlotte was taking on enhancement talent Alicia Fox. Destroys her, calls out Sasha. Sasha's in the ring with Charlotte. Then Dana Brooke blindsides her because, oh no, they're actually still working together. So figure 8, I guess how Sasha's going to go into the match. Hurt. Okay. That's fine. We got a women's match. Only 1 to 3 hours. Okay. But they got like a segment. Cool. Alright. It's progressing their match well. Seth Rollins trying to find the Demon King Finn Balor. Couldn't find him. Balor's like, why don't you try the ring? And the whole thing was, will they, won't they? And then all of a sudden, after a fan jumps in the ring, which knocks it off his game, was like, is that the Demon King? Is that the Demon King? And it's like, man, who wants constant jump the Shield guys? Then all of a sudden, the lights go out. They do the red. There's the heartbeat. Demon Finn Balor shows up. And I was like, ooh, they're doing the paint for a random Raw. All right. With the crowd going nuts. And I'm like, all right, I gotta show this to my wife now. She's a Finn Balor fan. She was a DDP fan. DDP yoga. Ancient Mama's yoga. And I was like, they progressed their storylines well enough. I think they kind of ruined the Rusev Roman Reigns bit. I would have rather seen Rusev have been the accolade. Roman Reigns gets to the bottom rope. Rusev drags him back in, doesn't break the hold, keeps him in it, loses by DQ, but he beats the daylights out of Roman Reigns. Heel looks off vicious. Roman Reigns had a valiant effort, but it's a cheat to win. He gets a victory. Not bad. Now, not to mention one teeny tiny bit involving a man, the wise old Jew, Paul Heyman, and the beast, the conqueror, the man who pees fire, Brock Lesnar. So who interrupts this segment? Heath Slater. Because Heath Slater needs to have a match with Brock Lesnar. Eventually Brock gets somebody. Brock's like, you got kids? Yeah. Got to provide food for those kids? Yeah. And he's like, I don't give a doot about your kids. You got two options. One, you leave this ring now. Two, you stand up, keep pissing me off. Heath goes to leave, turns around, tries to attack Lesnar, and he just gets annihilated. And I was like, oh, Heath, you're good on the stick, and you get destroyed in the ring. That's the true underdog story. Oh, and Jinder Mahal got destroyed by Neville.